Yeah, everybody, my name is Lowell and welcome to the channel. So we have a reaction video today. This one is going to be what school lunches look like around the world. Now, I thought this one would be interesting. We don't do school lunches in Australia. The schools I went to certainly did not. You had to bring your lunches to school every day. So if you were lucky, your parents had a little bit of extra cash maybe at the end of the month, end of however many months, you might be able to go to the canteen, the tuck shop as we called it. And maybe get yourself a little cream bun or a little kind of individual pie or something like that. Meat pie, not fruit pie. We don't sell fruit pies. But yeah, we never had school lunches. We didn't have a cafeteria and all that kind of stuff. So I thought this one would be interesting. So let's jump in. Let's have a look at this one, shall we?
Whether carrying a brown bag from home, picking up a tray from the lunch person, or serving
What
up the
the
food
hell?
themselves, lunchtime at school can be one of the most important parts of a child's day. Let's take a look at what kids around the world eat for lunch.
Okay.
French students can expect up to a 4-course meal at lunch. They begin with a salad of fresh veg, followed by quality protein like salmon with a side of roasted broccoli.
At school? I didn't even get this good of food at home. What the hell are you talking about?
They wouldn't be French without a course of soft cheeses, jam, and fresh bread. And kids finish with a sweet confection like marzipan before heading back to class.
Now, let me know how accurate this is. So, because the food looks amazing. I don't know if that's the idea of what it should be or that's exactly what it should be. Let me know in the comment section. But, okay, we're starting off with a banger. That's, okay. That's not what I was expecting.
In Japan, kids aren't served healthy meals, they serve them. To teach healthy cooking, kids take turns helping to cook, serve, and clean up for their peers.
That's a real good idea. Okay.
Meals are heavy on rice, vegetables, and fish. Students in Nigeria are fed well-balanced meals each day. Meals could...
Wait. So, I take it these are all inside the cafeteria. How much do you have to pay for that? Is that included in school fees? Or do you pay per month, per dinner? Let me know. I have no idea. No idea, but it looks freaking delicious.
Could include smoky, tomatoey jollof rice with chicken and steamed veg.
Wow, that looks delicious.
Finland was the first country in the world to provide free lunch to every student, and the launch...
Oh, it's free lunch. Well, for Finland, I'd take it. Is that beetroot? Love beetroot.
Has high nutrition standards. Veggies like beetroot salad and roasted turnips take up at least half the plate. Starches and grains such as a crepe topped with slightly tart linguine.
Is that split pea and ham soup? Oh. If that is, I love pea and ham soup. Love it.
Berry jam take up 1 quarter.
Damn.
And a protein such as haranuko, a split pea soup topped with smoked ham, takes up the other. Crisp bread is served on the side.
What the
in
hell,
South Korea,
Finland?
Students eat off steel trays sectioned out for perfect portion sizes. The bigger section is for rice, the circle holds soup, and the smaller portions are for tangy, spicy kimchi, some veggies, and meat like marinated strips of pork shoulder called jeokbokkum. With a large Orthodox population in Ethiopia, meals are largely plant-based. An array of foods like spicy lentils, zucchini, and yellow split pea soup called alicha are eaten with injera, a fermented flatbread.
Ooh, that looks delicious, actually. Wow. Okay.
Thanks to the island's burgeoning farm-to-school program, kids in Hawaii can expect meals made from scratch with local, fresh ingredients, such as a chicken stir-fry with veggies and fresh-baked bread on the side. Ukrainian kids get their lunch in 3 courses. First, a soup course such as borscht, a hearty beef-based soup with cabbage and red beets to give it a vibrant color, followed by meat and starch like grilled sausages with potato and cheese-stuffed dumplings called vareniki. They finish sweet with a shortbread biscuit. A lunch tray in the US could include a gooey grilled cheese on crunchy whole grain bread with creamy tomato soup, carrot sticks, fruit like a box of raisins and an apple, and a brownie for...
Now, I've seen school lunches in movies in America. That doesn't look anything like they get for school lunches. Maybe that's what it's supposed to look like. Don't know. Let me know. Again, let me know. At least it's not tomato. Is that meant to be pumpkin soup? At least it's not tomato soup. I don't do tomatoes. Okay.
dessert before heading back to class. Italian students run to the cafeteria to receive a 2-course meal, and if these kids reside in Rome, the meal must by law be 70% organic. Primo is the pasta course, while protein and a veg like grilled chicken with a tasty mozzarella and tomato salad is served for secondo. According to the World Food Program, Thai students receive the most nutritional lunches in all of Asia.
Wow, okay.
Kids can expect a balanced meal like grilled chicken, rice, and an antioxidant-packed spicy sweet green papaya salad.
Wow. Looks good.
Families in China pay a monthly fee of about 70 cents per day for children to receive a box lunch.
Barbecue
Inside,
pork?
kids can find rice, meat, and vegetables.
Yeah.
Food is a constitutional right in Brazil.
Oh my God.
Which means schools are required to provide students with healthy meals with 30% of ingredients sourced from local farmers.
Oh, wow.
Kitchen
Okay.
staff cooks fresh foods like frittatas loaded with veggies, paired with hearty rice and beans, and a piece of fruit. Kids in India show up to school with a tiffin box, a stackable metal container filled with a home-cooked meal. What's inside depends on the region. Northern Indian kids might enjoy parathas, seasoned flaky bread accompanied with bundi raita, crispy gram flour balls floating in a sea of spiced yogurt.
Ooh.
Kids in Guatemala go home for lunch, where they'll eat dishes like pasta in a tomato sauce with beets and tortillas.
They're loving the beetroot. I love beetroot. Love beetroot. Okay.
With classes 6 days a week, school in Israel finishes
6 days a week? Okay.
before lunchtime, but
Okay.
kids do bring a shot dessert, a morning meal, which could be a small snack like
hummus?
pita with hummus and a hard-boiled egg.
Okay.
Kids in Trinidad and Tobago might be served rich and gelatinous oxtail stew for lunch paired with bussap, soft
Oh
and
my
flaky
God, that
shreds
looks
of
good.
roti. Students in Hong Kong can expect a veggie like steamed broccoli alongside wok-fried pork slices and white rice. A kid in the UK might be served baked cod fingers with a hot jacket potato, a heaping side of beans, and a handful of chocolate biscuits for dessert.
Damn.
In Mexico, instead of a meal, kids might bring along a morning snack such as a torta layered with spicy bean dip, sliced ham, tomato, and fresh, crisp lettuce. Australian kids eat lunch outside, bringing food from home or buying meals from a cafeteria.
Now, well, you don't have a cafeteria. It's a tuck shop. I don't know if you'd bring Tim Tams, but sausage rolls, maybe. More like a sandwich.
Or street vendor. Food can
Street vendor? Huh? Where the hell are they going to get a street vendor?
include classic
You can't even leave school. Most of the time, you can't even leave school in Australia. Once you're there. That's it.
takeaway comforts like a sausage roll. Pork sausage wrapped snugly in puff pastry with a couple sweet chocolate biscuits called Tim Tams for dessert.
No. What you would get would be a crappy old sandwich, piece of fruit, and maybe you might get what we call a popper, like a juice drink. You would never get Tim Tams, and you certainly wouldn't get fresh sausage rolls unless you bought it from the tuck shop. And obviously they've changed all that now. It's all healthy food. So, street vendor? Okay, that's a new one on me.
Norwegian schools don't have cafeterias, so kids bring a light lunch from home, which could include an open-faced sandwich with liverwurst.
Now, okay, I'm not going to get into it right now, but okay, so Norway bring their own lunches as well. Why doesn't anybody use margarine or butter on their bread? That really annoys me. That bread is so dry. Come on.
A sausage of pork liver blended with bold spices like cardamom, coriander, and mace. The meat's texture is almost spreadable, close to pate, and is accompanied by toppings like mustard and cheese. Milk and fresh fruit is provided by the school.
Oh, yeah, see, we don't get nothing like that.
Though students bring a home-cooked lunch daily, teachers in Pakistan are known to contact parents if meals don't err on the healthy side. Kids might bring a lugosht, a stew of lamb and potatoes paired with roti, and a sweet and creamy mango lassi in the summer.
Oh, wow, okay.
So, which type of school lunch do you want to try? Are there any we missed? Let us know in the comments below.
Now, as I said, I don't know if that's the typical lunches, how it's supposed to look, or that's exactly how it looks. A few of them, people are bringing home, lunches from home and whatever else. It's good that the school is still providing drinks and fruit and stuff. I got to laugh at the Australian one. It's like, yeah, nah. You would get an old sandwich, like I said, a piece of fruit and maybe a juice box or a popper, as we call them, because you pop them after you finished them. Most of the time, it's just an old bottle of water that you bring from home. You're not allowed to leave school. Once you're there, you're there, and you certainly wouldn't go to a street vendor. We don't have street vendors, especially near the schools. Anyway, not where I'm from. Maybe down in Melbourne. Maybe, who knows? Who knows? If you are from Melbourne or anywhere, let me know. But it looks very good. Like I said, we don't have cafeterias. We don't have sit-in cafeterias at all. Our tuck shop is usually tucked away somewhere, pardon the pun, but it's usually like a garage metal door that opens up and for lunchtime, and you go up there and you buy stuff. But some of those meals look delicious. You can see obviously the purpose, healthy meals, healthy kids, etc. I know there's a big kick with it at the moment, even to the fact that kids are getting sent home with their lunch boxes, with notes and saying this isn't healthy enough and whatever else and blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's expensive to eat healthy all the time, as you know, but to send kids to school with, really healthy lunches is, and the fact that they're probably 8 times out of 10, they're probably not going to eat the real healthy stuff, what kids are like, all the time. But that was interesting. Very interesting. Some of those meals look delicious. If I was going to school, I would definitely love that as well. So, that was very interesting. Like I said, we don't have school lunches. We don't have cafeterias here. You have to bring it from home. I mean, if you had a really good month, sometimes you might even get Nutella on your bread, which is a real good month. So, the simple things, the simple things. So, but let me know what you thought of that. Let me know in the comment section if that is even any remotely true, what they've just showed us. So, let me know down there, guys. Thank you very much for joining us today. Make sure you stay safe, and I'll definitely see you in the next reaction video. Oh, you're still here? You want more content? Why don't you check out my Patreon down here? You'll get plenty more content and some exclusive videos over there too. If not, why not check out this one over here?